Welcome to our Exercise.com channel. Today's topic is on how to conduct a personal training session. If you're about to work for a gym or kick off your own personal training business, this is something you need to know how to do well. You've gone through certification, gained all of that head knowledge, and now you're ready and excited to work with real clients who have real physical fitness needs, and you want to approach them well. So what better way to learn than from professionals in your fields? Fortunately, at Exercise.com, we have had several years of experience working with pro trainers. We trust their advice and know you can trust it too. So we've included responses from several top personal trainers out there. And at Exercise.com, we love to hear wisdom from all fitness experts. So if you're a personal trainer with your own business, or you've been working for a gym for a while, I'd love to know, how do you typically conduct a personal training session? Please share anything you'd like to add to the advice I'll provide in this video. After all, what you post could help a newbie, so when you're done watching, please leave a comment with your answer below. Now, how to conduct a first personal training session. We're going to first hear advice from Christian Kashaba, a trainer and owner of 360 Fit in Chicago. Christian says to establish rapport with new clients. They may feel insecure or uneasy about doing training sessions at first. So, make them feel welcome, make them feel at home. Christian says that a great icebreaker could be to share one of your own weaknesses or imperfections. Next, he says, establish precise, achievable goals with your client. Map out a way to reach that goal so you have a great starting place, and approach it one step at a time. Don't get ahead of yourself or you will intimidate your client. Next, help make goals more specific by assessing their medical history and checking them for specific muscular imbalances. This will help you guys work on injury prevention together too. Finally, Christian recommends don't make any unrealistic promises, and don't push your client into anything they're uncomfortable with. You have to build and keep their trust. Next up is Stephen Box, trainer and owner of Stephen Box Fitness and Nutrition in Georgia. Stephen says to focus your first couple of sessions with a client on learning as much about them as possible. For your first meeting, discuss goals and lay out a plan. For your second meeting, do measurements and assessments. And he says, I finish up the session by teaching the client which range of motion I want exercises performed in, as well as teaching them the proper tempo. And, depending on what the assessments uncovered, I will either continue to work to correct imbalances, teach them how to perform the basic movement patterns, or start them on a full body strength training routine. So that's Stephen Box. Then we have Chris Cooper, a personal trainer at Amped Training in New York. He suggests using the first session with a client to focus on assessing movement skills, using whatever exercises you think will best determine that. Chris notes their starting point with squatting, hinging, pushing, and pulling, and then works from there. Their fitness level and how long they've been exercising determines how many things Chris throws their way in one session. So maybe that would be helpful for you as a guideline for your session. Chris also advises to be strategic with creating a plan that will take your client from point A to point B. Then assess, plan, test, and reassess to see if the plan is doing what it's supposed to do. Always leave room to change the plan. Then we have Miriam Anselm, a holistic nutritionist, yoga instructor, fitness trainer, and owner of Naturally Healthy by Miri, and she's in Florida. Miriam says the biggie is to listen to your clients. Ask all the proper questions to learn about their history and injuries so you can work together to set realistic goals. Assess their strength and fitness level, and then start training. Miriam cautions to not check your phone or watch because, while it's rude, pay attention to your clients. As an aside, if I may, I'll add my own suggestion. to Miriam's. If it helps you be mindful of time, I would advise setting an alarm ahead of time that will notify you when the session is over or almost over. That way, you won't be concerned about timing during the session. I know you want to be mindful of your client and not keeping your client too long, which is admirable. So those are Miriam's points with an additional one of my own. And next we have, finally, last but not least, we have Kevin Kennedy, strength and conditioning specialist and director at Edge Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine in New Jersey. So he has several points here. The first one is make a quality first impression. Meet your clients at the front of the gym, if you work at a gym. It helps new clients feel less nervous. And then number 2, like all the other trainers have suggested and highly recommended and pushed, is get your clients' info. Like all the other trainers stated, it's a super important place to start. Number 3, listen, and do more listening to your clients. Ask all the necessary questions. Listen to their concerns. After all, your clients are they're going to be more in tune to their bodies than you will be. Number 4, set the bar low to build lots of small wins, which will build their confidence and help them succeed. Don't overwork your clients right away. Just raise the bar gradually as they progress. Remember that you and your client form a partnership. You want your client to stay on board outside of the gym, so make sure they agree with whatever plan you guys come up with together. Don't make it all about what you think. Make sure you are staying in tune to your client. Focus your plan on the habits, not exact workouts. Number 6, warm them up before jumping them right into tougher workouts. Kevin says that he uses rehab exercises from physical therapy as warm-ups. Number 7, don't take responsibility for your client's results. Sure, you're there as a guide, you're there as a trainer, but you don't do the training for them. They have to actually execute what you're guiding them through. And knowing that it's their responsibility helps them feel that much more successful. Finally, stay focused on one little improvement at a time. Don't try to get them to see a result in a few weeks. Focus on helping them be happy and successful. Don't push them too far, too fast. Now, for those of you with a personal training business ready to take it to the next level, visit Exercise.com for business, where you can request a demo of our online personal training platform. And you can take many of these things that you've learned into practice, but in an online way. Our advanced software helps you manage clients more easily, increase your revenue, and much, much more. Our Exercise.com team is here to help every step of the way. So request a demo, see this orange button here at the top. Like this YouTube video, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment about how you typically conduct a personal training session. We'd love to hear from you, and we're glad you stopped by today.